guard, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. We get set to find out who will emerge from the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. Winner moves on. Loser goes home. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Look at Atlanta, considered the favorites. What do you think they need to do to keep going?
Well, you have to play to your strengths. Don't allow your opponent to speed you up or slow you down, and stick to your brand of basketball.
Now here's Hero. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
The crossover. And the layup is good by Young.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Adebayo, that's good.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length. He continues to grow his game. Wiggins right now just using force, challenging the defense, and sometimes making them get very physical with his play.
First trip to the line for him here. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Pass to Adebayo. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Yes, it's good. Adebayo's got 6.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Young, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Here's Rizachet. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Krejci's checked in for Atlanta. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Gay. Here's Young. 11 points in the game. Misses the 3. Hero against Young. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The offensive rebound. Here's Gay. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Now here's Burks. He's closely guarded. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Young misses. Heat leading by 4. Here's Adebayo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Pass to Gay. A minute 53 left in the first. To the inside to stop the run, and he dunks it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the wing on the left. Outside Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Gay. Here's Krejci. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Krejci. Off the mark there with a 3.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Burks for 3. Drops in the 3. Burks has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Daniels. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. High post Young. 11 points in the game.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Young.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Hero for 3. Offensive rebound. Larson laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Young from long range. Counted from distance. 16 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Miami out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to the second quarter of this play-in tournament matchup. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted areas.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Niang a screen. Here's LeVert. That That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Hero for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Hawks trail by 5. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. LeVert outside. Fires from deep. Highsmith grabs the board. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Up top, Anderson. Hero outside. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Outside man. Young, the pass to man. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And he gets the bucket. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Back to Young. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Miami leading by 9. Here's Ware. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for man. Hero for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Gay. No good with a layup. The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Robinson. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Risache, he's checked in for LeVert. Ah, yes, 2 Chainz here in the ATL. Taking in some basketball.
Oh, my God, 2 Chainz. Now, you know he's from the area, and he loves his Hawks. And not surprised to see him courtside. You know, he's a season ticket holder.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Young on the drive, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Defender's just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
It's Adebayo with the drive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Pass to Gay. Here's Young. Here's the 3. The three ball is good from Young.
Yeah, Trey's not going to pass up a shot like that.
Miami has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Back to Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Wiggins outside for 3. And Young pulls it down. Hawks trail by 5. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. From the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Has to Ware. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Ware's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell against Young. And he's going for the lob. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Here's Daniels. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So we conclude the first half. Miami out in front, leading by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Miami Heat.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They've got a good chance of landing that 8th seed position and avoiding seeing their season come to an end.
Those high stakes should keep them from sweating. There's nothing more dangerous than a team with their season on the line.
Yeah, momentum can shift. Anything could happen. They gotta finish strong.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to the action in the third quarter of this all-important play-in game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
And Wiggins drops them both. Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Gay. Young looking around. He got a piece of it. Outside Burks. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Pass to Daniels. Now Okongwu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo with it. He's got 14. Lets a 3 fly. He can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Daniels misses. Heat leading by 11. Down low. Here's Ware. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's Daniels with a drive. Pass to Okongwu. They set the pick. There's Young with the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Risacher. Hawks trail by 13. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Risacher. They need this.
And these are the nights where Wiggins can look like an all-star defensive player. Good tools on that end.
Heat leading by 13. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Adebayo, no good. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Inside. Here's Okongwu. That one a little long. Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Pass to Risacher. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Now Adebayo. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Young. He's got 25. Pass to Gay. Shot clock at 5. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Krejci. Here's LeVert. Soft touch off the glass. LeVert's got his second basket.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Burks finds Adebayo. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Off target from outside. Hawks trail by 10. And with it, guarded now by Mitchell. A nice shot by Krejci.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good wrestler.
To the paint. Here's Anderson. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Anderson's got 7.
And Bam dropping another dime, never shy about sharing the ball.
54 seconds left in the third. Niang a screen. The 3. Nails it from 3. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. He's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action, coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Barlow's checked in for Atlanta.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game. And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Heat leading by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we return now to the final quarter of coverage for the NBA play-in game. Pass to Love. "11 feet out, and the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Love's got his first 2 points. Hawks trail by 9. Now here's LeVert. Driving to the basket, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
You see the quick first step of LeVert, getting into the lane and forcing the issue.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Heat leading by 8. Inside, here's Highsmith. Outside Robinson. Here's Larson. Three-pointer, no good. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's LeVert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Both free throws good for LeVert. Well, Miami shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Robinson passes to Love. Hero for 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
They feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Heat making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Pass to Niang. LeVert outside. They set a pick. The 11-footer. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Now here's Burks. He's guarded by man. They get the rebound. Pass to Highsmith. Hero right side. Over LeVert. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter. Hawks trail by 9. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's Krejci missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Basket's good.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
LeVert passes to Krejci. Pass to Niang. LeVert left side. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. Love grabs the miss. Heat leading by 11. Hero, the pass to Highsmith. And the layup is good off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. There's Young with the three. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 28.
Yeah, playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
To the inside. Robinson passes to Johnson. Up top, Burks. He's checked by LeVert. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Young's got 30.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Barlow. Gay comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pulls it. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 20 points for him.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive hero right now on offense.
And a deep three from Young. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Adebayo.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Knocked loose. Fast break Miami. Here's Burks. Rebounded by Daniels.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Outside Young. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And that one's good. Young.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Hero from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Heat.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
They're great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
We talk about the excitement the play-in games have generated. That's only fueled by having a 10 seed advance to a competitive field.
You better believe that every organization is looking at this. Now, even if it feels like you're down and out with a month left in the regular season, don't give up. You may still have a chance.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyler Hero.
Guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Hero, the pass to Burks. Here's Ware from deep 3-point range. Gay with a rebound. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Adebayo from long range. That shot off. And there it is. The Miami Heat come away with a huge win. And with 2 impressive wins, they launched themselves from a 10th seed to an 8th seed, and they are heading to the playoffs.
And what's interesting is that this wasn't how most people saw the play-in tournament going, but they worked hard and made it happen. Very exciting.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tyler Hero.